solid. I can see that.
Who do the Ravens get? Let's see. They get
Who?
You pick 30th. Who do you think? You guys think you'll trade out or trade up, or do you select at the 30th pick?
I think I think the Ravens are gonna select 30th, but I think they're gonna grab. I won't be surprised if the game is gone now. I think they're trying to add some young depth to the offensive line. Somebody to get Derrick Henry out, and still got J.K. So I think we got Mitchell. But still, to pack up the line, offensive line. Or we can. I won't be surprised if we get a cornerback. If we don't get a cornerback, then we definitely get a cornerback third round.
Hmm.
So we definitely can come from the first.
I don't know if this. They got There's a couple corners in this draft, but not. This isn't like a star-studded corner draft.
Right. So
Let me look it up.
or who was the best? Like Nate Wiggins, that Kool Aid. I forgot how to pronounce his last
Yeah,
name. The guy from Alabama. I think those guys are pretty. Those are the ones I know about. But like you said, such an offensive draft, you're not really going to hear.
I got you. Let's see. Oh yeah, they say some guy from Toledo, and then there's Cooper DeJean from Iowa.
Oh yeah, guy from Toledo. What's his name? Um,
But those aren't guys that you're gonna see in the top 15. Like we've seen in recent drafts, like Sauce Gardner, those types of guys.
okay, okay. No, I see what you're saying. Yeah, because those guys
You
make
know,
an impact right away.
but what's even wilder is like all the rules about tackling now. These offensive guys in the star-studded offensive draft, they might go on to have better careers too. They might beat the stat sheets, 10 to 20 years from now a little easier than guys like Jerry Rice and all that.
Oh yeah, because we have to do the rugby style tackles.
Well, because now I mean, like, think about Marvin Harrison Jr. Think about what his father had to go through. You know what I mean? He might beat his father's stats pretty
Yeah.
early.
Oh
See what I mean? It was a
yeah.
little harder, but back to I want to talk about this for a second. Think about the Minnesota Vikings in need of a quarterback, dude. They have Justin Jefferson, the best wide receiver in the league right now, and there's no one to go throw him the ball, dude. What do you spend to go do that to go take care of this? You just lost Kirk Cousins in free agency.
Yeah. All I gotta say is, depending on whoever they draft as QB, if that does not go well, Jefferson's not. He's gonna.
But do you think that with them picking 11th, do you just sit there and wait for Michael Penix?
I might take him. You're gonna take somebody if McCarthy's not there, because I don't know if I'm the Vikings, I would take Penix. I don't know nothing about McCarthy that much other than him just
How
coming
about but
around.
going to Justin Jefferson? How crazy would that be?
Yeah, you seen it deep. Oh man, that might be whoever the Vikings draft. I think that's going to be the big him as their guy. That's going to be.
What happens if so sitting at 11th, man? I mean, it's probably got to be JJ McCarthy or Michael Penix, and maybe you have to trade up a little bit. If it's bad, maybe you trade with the Bears who pick ninth. I don't think the Bears wouldn't mind going down 2 picks and then taking a bunch of second day picks too,
Yeah, I can see that.
and get a quarterback there.
you see
Minnesota
that.
picks 11th. So maybe you trade up. If you're Denver or the Raiders, you trade with the Bears at 9. You could trade with Falcons at 8. The Jets are probably going to do something offensive. At 10, they might get Brock Bowers. They might get, a wide receiver there possibly.
You think they could get a
I don't
receiver?
think Romo. They could get Romo Dunes at 10. I think it's going to be tough to see him go that far down. Maybe maybe the Giants snag him at 6.
Yeah.
It's tough. The idea that somebody may trade up for a quarterback. Where does Marvin Harrison will be in the top 4, in my opinion, but where will Malik Neighbors and Romo Dunes be picked? Will they both be picked in the top 8? Maybe one of them slides to the Bears at 9 or the Jets at 10, but the Bears have DJ Moore and Keenan Allen, so they're not going to do that.
Yeah.
So maybe Romo Dunes possibly goes to 10. I don't think so. I think Brock Bowers, Brock Bowers and the Jets.
Okay. Let's see what you say. Um. Okay, so the Broncos pick, and then it's the Raiders. Is that how it goes?
So the Vikings pick 11th. The the Broncos pick 12th,
Yeah, that's what it was.
and the Raiders pick 13th. And so 11 and 12 and 13 are all teams that need quarterbacks.
Yeah, that's insane though. That we even like you said, that 5th year option. These are guys they're going to stay with them.
So like if you're picking 10th, 11th or 12th, there's room to possibly jump up to, potentially 8 or 9. And that may matter when you're in a bidding war with these guys, but it's going to be if you're in a bidding war at that point, it's JJ McCarthy or Michael Penix. Those are your two guys you're bidding for.
Whew. I like
But
these.
then you might see a bidding war later in the draft for maybe Bo Nix. We'll see.
I think something's going to happen. Somebody's going to, like you said, somebody's going to trade up or trade some
Oh yeah,
picks.
I think it's 5. That's my prediction. I think the Chargers either draft Malik Neighbors or they get out at the 5th pick.
Can you see them drafting a receiver or Brock Bowers? The Chargers have
Bro, I
talent.
don't think Brock will go at 5. I think that if you're the Chargers at 5, you seriously look at Malik Neighbors or Marvin Harrison Jr. possibly may slide there. Depending on what happens with the Cardinals, they may trade the 4th pick. So if Marvin Harrison or Malik Neighbors is there, maybe, but you could
Okay.
possibly get a lot of stuff. Maybe with somebody who's picking 11th, 12th, or 13th, and then some other picks later in the year. Again, Justin Herbert's getting paid a lot of money. You're going to have to get a lot of young guys to produce, so you can possibly get a package for that 5th pick and not
Okay.
even drop that far. You could drop 5 to 11, 12, or 13.
Okay. That's what you're saying.
You still get a wide receiver at 11, 12, or 13. You can still get somebody decent.
Yeah, you definitely can. I mean, receivers in the first round are pretty solid. The top, not I guess the top guys, like you said, Malik Neighbors and Marvin Harrison Jr. would definitely be the guys. Um,
People are always willing to listen to a trade. Look, the Bears traded their first overall pick last year, and that's how they landed the first pick this year. So people will take a draft pick that's a couple picks down and your pick next year. And that, it could potentially be anything, right? And the Bears lucked out. They did that, and look, they won. The Bears picked first and ninth. Their actual draft pick was the ninth pick, but they're getting it from the Panthers, who came in dead last in the Bryce Young deal.
ah, how do you think Bryce Young's going to
So
do
they
with
basically,
that season?
so they traded Bryce Young for DJ Moore Williams. What a dumb trade for the Panthers, dude. They blew that one big time, man.
You, you think he has a better year next year?
I think he'll get better, but his best wide receiver is Deontay Johnson right now. You could have had DJ Moore and Caleb Williams. You went with Bryce Young and Deontay Johnson. That's your duo this upcoming season. And the Bears are going to go with Williams and DJ Moore. And and it could have been in reverse, right?
Yeah.
But they didn't pass. They passed on Bryce Young for Justin Fields. They got rid of Justin Fields for Caleb Williams. We'll see what happens, but with the Bears, what do you do at 9? Maybe you get a wide receiver for Caleb Williams. Maybe Brock Bowers goes, but you have Cole Kmet, so who knows?
Yeah, they better get an offensive line.
I think so. Go take care of Caleb Williams. Go get J.C. Latham or somebody.
It's like
It's going to be. I've seen an offensive draft this studded in a long time.
Yeah, literally between linemen and quarterbacks and receivers. So it should be.
But I think the best guy in the draft is going to be LSU quarterback Jayden Daniels. So I'm glad he's coming here. I think so. We'll see. We'll see. But Caleb Williams is really talented, but there's a lot of room for failure too in Chicago. It may not be for him, but think about it. When's the last time a Bears quarterback truly thrived out there?
Like back in probably the quarterback.
Like in Chicago, man, they've had a lot of top picks. Think about Mitch Trubisky. This isn't going to be. He's a lot better than Mitch Trubisky. I'm not saying that, but it's a tough environment to succeed out there.
Yeah.
But with Washington, they have a new owner and all the cap money. They have the most amount of cap in the league with a lot of draft capital. So I think Jayden Daniels is going to go to the best situation potentially. Or if they get Drake May, so be it. But I really think you got to get Jayden Daniels.
Now, do you think that you'd be surprised if J.J. McCarthy gets drafted by the Patriots and not Drake May?
I mean, it would probably be the biggest thing since Baker Mayfield going over Sam. Dude, I'm serious. That's probably the last. You remember that, dude? That's pretty crazy. Sam Darnold could. Baker Mayfield went over Sam Darnold, and that's wild. But that would probably be the biggest thing since that, in terms of shocks at the quarterback. But remember, it was the Seattle Seahawks who took Jake Locker with the 10th overall pick. That was the stupidest thing I've ever seen, too.
Okay.
Oh, who? Josh Rosen for the Cardinals went 10th overall, too.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I remember about it, too. Damn, Josh Rosen. Damn. Yeah. Yeah.
But we don't have guys like Josh Rosen. I truly believe in this quarterback class. Trey Lance and his class didn't get it done. Trevor Lawrence was the only one to work out. Mac Jones didn't work out. Who else didn't work out in that class? There's a lot of other people we're missing right now.
Yeah, there's a lot of people. But this class, like you said, as studded as everybody is, I think it's going to be or whoever picks who, I think they're going to be glad that they got him. So we should be looking forward to this draft.
In an offensive draft, it's fun. It's going to be fun.
The NFL's offensive game now, so it should be a good time to see who's going to be taking the team to the next level. But yes, that would be the end of our show. We can talk more right after the draft is over with to talk about to see how our predictions went and to see, what our teams are going to look like and see what everybody else's teams are going to look like. So it should be fun next time we talk. And I hope you have a good night, Matt.
Good luck tomorrow. We'll see how it goes.
All right, bro.